Every morning on my way to the shoot, I cross here about 4:30 in the morning, and I see this sign. This is not something you see every day. Hi, it's Peanut Chew. I'm up in Damariscotta Mills. Here, I'm where it's a fish ladder, and what they use it for is so the fish can make it up to the lake. And it's a man-made ladder that the fish travel up so they can spawn. And here, if you come at the right time, there are a lot of ospreys and some eagles. I came late in the season because that's the time I had available, and I didn't get any ospreys. I only got, there were a lot of seagulls here. And what they do here also is they collect the fish, they harvest it. And as you can see, the harvest is over. And what happens is when those fish go upstream to spawn, the town volunteers actually collect the fish and they sell to lobster men or women that they use as bait. And luckily, when I came the first 3 days, there were hardly any fish. So they were planning that the season is over. But what happened is the fish came, and there were tons of fish for 2 days. So they did have a harvest, and it was good. It was really good to see how the operation works. But in this video, I'm going to show part of that, and I'm going to show what I got the best of gulls. And gulls aren't bad. At least it kept me a little busy. So let's go check that out. As I was waiting for some action to happen with birds, I was hoping some fish would arrive. As I was waiting, this mother duck and its chicks walked by. Then, on my third day here, I spotted some fish around. Then all of a sudden, there were so many fish in the water, and I was told the harvest is back on after it was declared to be done for the season. It was interesting to see how the whole operation worked. First, the fish were collected out of the water and funneled onto a conveyor system. Then the fish were dropped into a tube that was surrounded by a wood covering and traveled down to its destination. Now, the volunteers load up the lobster people's trucks so the fish can be used as bait. The proceeds from the sale of the fish are shared between the towns that are supporting the ladder. I wasn't able to get the ospreys fishing, but there was some action with the seagulls that I could get. With the abundance of fish, all of the gulls left with a full belly, but they were still fighting over the fish. I've been asked a few times on how I stabilize my in-flight footage. Besides having a full functioning gimbal and tripod, it's practice. A lot of people will not shoot gulls because they're very common. I find that when I have fast action, this is a great opportunity to keep me fresh by practicing. Also, you never know what you're going to get. You may get something really special. That guy right over there, that seagull, he was looking at me. He was eyeing me. He said he wants a piece of me. What'd I do? He said to his buddy, I'm going to fly over that guy's head and leave him a present. But that's good luck, right? So this is the end of a 1-week trip to Maine, and this is the first time I came here, and I came for ospreys. I didn't get any ospreys, and there were a lot of gulls. But I like to call it, the first time I go somewhere, exploratory. I need to learn the area, learn where the species of birds that I'm looking for, where they are, where I like to stand for the best light, how the wind direction is affecting. So I'm doing a lot of research this week, so when I do come back in the future, I'm fully prepared. You know, and you know, when I come that first week, I like to get good stuff, but usually the second and third and years after that, things just get better and better and better. You know, when I'm back home where I am and I know my location, I go there all the time. That's how I keep improving, because I would like to say I tweak what I'm doing. Tweak where I'm standing a little to get better light. You know the winds, know what time of day. So when I'm home, the learning curve is much faster. But when you go somewhere just 1 week out of a year, the first time could be tough, but I'm looking forward to the second time. I'm looking forward to next year. So it looks like a thunderstorm's coming, but that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Peanut Tree Adventures. I'm gonna touch it. We'll see what happens. No way!